Alright, so I'm here with a requested video. This one guy asked me to do who I think is going to be the next stars in WWE. So here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to get the stars that I think are going to be the next big things in WWE that WWE is going to push. Then I got 5 of those people, and then I wrote down 5 of the people that I would make into big stars. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to start off with the WWE side. Yeah, let's get the bad shit out of the way first, then we could get to my... they always say when they ask, well, what do you want to hear first, the good news or the bad news? You always say the bad news. So we're going to get the bad shit out of the way first with WWE. So, the first guy that I think WWE is going to push is Roman Reigns. It's pretty obvious here. The first 2 actually are pretty obvious on this list. The 5, I'll just tell you the 5 and I'll elaborate on them, explain, whatever. Roman Reigns, B. Langston, Alexander Rusev, the guy in NXT. Nobody knows who that is. Bray Wyatt, and then Paige from NXT. She's a Divas Champion, or the NXT Divas Champion in NXT. So, yeah, let's talk about Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns, a big guy. He's not that great a wrestler. Everybody's saying he's a great wrestler. I've said this many times. He's got one move, the spear. It's a good move. We've seen it done before. It's like... I said it was a good move. It is a good move. He does the spear well, but it's like 1,000 people have done the spear as their finisher. That's like the most overused finisher. Edge, Goldberg. You could fucking go on and on. And, like half the roster uses this fucking spear. Even the Big Show uses a spear. Batista used it. I could just go on and on. Christian, but you get the point. And everything else, every other movie he has sucks. He's got that fucking Superman punch. What the fuck is a Superman punch? It's like a glorified punch. It's like fucking Fandango's finisher, a leg drop from the top rope. It's not anything that's special or anything. It's just modified punch. Is that really your signature move, a fucking punch? It's bad enough we got Big Show with that fucking knockout punch. Stupid finisher, I think, because everybody punches, and then the Big Show's punch is like 10 times, it's 100 times more powerful than everybody else's. What? So yeah, he's not anything special in the ring. He's all right at best. The one thing that WWE has done good with him, they made him like a tough guy almost. He looks pretty tough. He doesn't back down from challenges. He doesn't pussy out of anything. Doesn't really have any charisma that I've seen so far. Maybe he does, but we haven't gotten any chance to see. His promo skills aren't, horrible, but they're not great. It's like we haven't gotten a chance to see if this guy is charismatic or he's a good promo guy or not. Next guy, Biggie Langston. Again, much like Roman Reigns, he's an average wrestler. Everybody says he's great. He's a powerful guy. He's a very strong guy. Very strong guys are supposed to use power moves. His moves aren't power moves. Everybody can do the moves he does. He doesn't show he doesn't show off his strength. He doesn't use it to his advantage that much. It's like he does clotheslines. His finisher is not that powerful. It's a fucking, I don't even know, the big ending. Yeah, it's a really big ending, alright. It's a horrible ending. So, and then his charisma. He doesn't really have any charisma. You hear him they put him on commentary, and that's where people tend to shine. You can really get a good, view if they have any good promo skills or charisma. And Biggie Langston on commentary wasn't anything that good. In fact, he was pretty bad, pretty shitty. So this is another guy who's pretty, he's an average wrestler, but he has no charisma that I've seen. But again, it's not like we've had a lot of promos from Biggie Langston, so maybe he is entertaining. I don't know. Next one, Alexander Rusev. Not going to talk a lot about this one because I don't think anybody really knows that much about him, especially if you don't watch NXT. This guy's a big guy down in NXT. He just went over Kofi Kingston in NXT. Beat him. I heard he beat him in a couple minutes, clean. So he's obviously going to be pushed somehow. So I haven't really seen this guy in the ring, so I can't tell you what my opinions are on this guy. I gotta catch up on NXT. After I do, I will tell you what I think of this guy or the match. I don't really know if this guy's good or not. Next guy, Bray Wyatt, another pretty obvious one. We haven't really seen too much of him in the ring. From what I've seen in the ring, he's a pretty good wrestler, decent wrestler, and his promo skills are really good. He's got a very good character. He's done great in that role, I think. It took a little bit, of time for me to get to like him, but now, I'm liking him a lot more than I did when he debuted. So Bray Wyatt, he's good. Hopefully, he'll get a decent push. You know, maybe not main event, but hopefully he's near the main event. You know, I don't really want to see this guy in like the main event of WrestleMania or anything, but you know, I'd like to see him pretty high up in the company, I guess. You know, it's like, but he got so many other guys that are just better than him. It seems like, you know. But yeah, he is good. He's a good talent, so I wouldn't mind seeing him in the, you know, higher up in the card or the higher mid card or something like that. But he is good. And I think WWE is gonna make him into a decent star, not a big star, but a decent star. You know, not a huge star or anything, but they'll make him pretty big. Then we got next one, Paige. Another one I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time on. She's the NXT Divas Champion in NXT, obviously. And she's a good wrestler. Haven't really seen too much of her character, but she seems like a good character. She's like, I think they're trying to portray that anti-diva or whatever. I'm all for that anti-hero character. I like the anti-hero character. So I think I'm gonna like Paige. I've seen some of her matches. She's a good wrestler. All right, and hopefully WWE pushes her, and it looks like they are. She's probably gonna come to the main roster in 2014. Maybe a little bit, maybe 2015, because she's like 20 years old or something. But hopefully we could see her up and maybe challenge AJ or whatever. She could be that nice anti-hero character. I like the anti-hero character. It seems like it always works. All right, so now we got the shit out of the way. Let's get to the good shit. My next stars. If I was Vince McMahon, this is what I would push. These are the 5 people I would push. First one, Damien Sandow. He is an awesome character, I think. A good character. Maybe not awesome, but he is a really good character. It would be awesome if they let him talk and if they let him cut promos. He's a good promo guy. Everybody says he's pretty good on the mic. You know, there's a couple of haters out there who say, oh, he's not ready yet. And, you know, I heard some guy talking about this. It was actually that Don Tony and Kevin Castle podcast, or I think it's a podcast. I think it's on Ustream, actually. I enjoy it. It's on after Raw at like 11:15. So if you want to check that out, it's a nice little podcast to listen to. It's on Ustream. They've got an app, so you can download it, listen to them. You know, they were talking about people who are saying Sandow wasn't ready. He's been in like fucking developmental for years, like 10 years. He debuted in like 2006, I think, as like Aaron Stevens. I want some name. So, but he's obviously ready. He's got promo skills. He's very good on the mic. He's not a great wrestler. He's not like a Daniel Bryan wrestler, but he's passable in the ring. For the character he's got, he's good enough in the ring. He's a average to decent wrestler. He has some unique moves. So, yeah, I think if you have a good character, if you have an entertaining character, you don't have to be the best wrestler. If you're an average wrestler and you're a great promo guy or good promo guy or really good promo guy, that should get you a top spot in the company or a higher up spot in the company, especially higher up than fucking Sandow is right now. He's feuding with the Great Khali. Are you fucking serious? Feuding with the Great Khali? It's bullshit. So Sandow, I like Sandow. He's one of my favorite guys. Definitely top 10, if not top 5. Probably top 5 in my list. But let's see here. Next one, Ziggler. This guy has talent. It's pretty obvious. He's a good wrestler. You know, promo, I haven't really seen a lot of his promos, but he's not a horrible promo guy. He's average to decent on the mic. I remember him cutting some promos as champion, world heavyweight champion. Yeah, what a fucking disaster that was. But I remember those promos being okay to decent. So, but he's a good wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. He's a really good seller. So, WWE just ruins him, fucks him up. Yeah, he gets an injury. They're like, oh, can't push him because he got an injury. But Cena gets injured all the fucking time. He got injured last year, he got injured this year. He comes right back, wins a championship. So how can you explain that to me, fucking people in WWE who say it's okay that Ziggler gets fucking buried because he's got a concussion? Yeah, he got another concussion because guess who? Ryback, yeah, the botch fest Ryback, gives Ziggler a concussion. What a shocker that is. Yeah, that's great. So Ziggler, he's got talent. He's pretty marketable because I know a lot of women find him pretty hot. So Vince McMahon says he's not marketable. How? The men like him, and the women, from my understanding, they think he's pretty cute. So yeah, he's pretty marketable in my mind. Next one, Ambrose. This is a good, really good promo guy. Holy shit, he has a great promo voice. He's a great promo guy. Seems like, of course, he's been here for like fucking, 15 months? Some shit like that. And he's cut like 2 promos. It's like the best promo guy in the roster, pretty much. Definitely top 3 from what I've seen. And they don't let him fucking do anything on the mic. It's like, come on, guys. He's a fucking promo god almost. He's like CM Punk on the mic like CM Punk was the heel. And they don't let him cut any fucking promos. Stupid. He's a good promo guy. He's not the best wrestler. I heard he's a pretty good wrestler, but I haven't fucking seen it. Alright? He's got to show me some good wrestling ability. But he's decent in the ring, I guess. Decent, okay, or decent in the ring. But he should be a top star, because he's got the potential to be a top star, especially with the great promos he cuts. And he has the potential to cut him, but WWE just doesn't let him. Next one, Seth Rollins. This guy is a really good wrestler. Proved it when he had a good match against CM Punk. Had a really good match, probably a great match against Daniel Bryan on Raw. I think it was like in May or some shit like that. But yeah, he's a good wrestler. Character-wise, I don't know. Alright, he hasn't had, I remember when he was cutting the promo with Roddy Piper, I think he did alright. He had a decent little promo there with Roddy Piper. But I don't really, it's hard to fucking say if the Shield are charismatic, because they don't let them talk ever. It's like, come on, let them talk. Let them fucking speak. Let them talk, speak their minds. Holy shit, they're fucking been here 15 months, and we've seen, like, no promos out of these guys. Let them cut a promo, alright? So yeah, Rollins is a good wrestler. Next one, Adrian Neville. If you don't know who this guy is, he's an NXT guy. I've seen like two or three of his matches, and I could already tell he's 10 times better than the NXT champion, Bo Dallas. Believer, yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't even know why they called him up to the main fucking roster to face Wade fucking Barrett. Yeah, that was great. He beat Wade Barrett on a fucking scoop slam. What the fuck is that finisher? It's like a fucking scoop slam. I don't even know what the fuck that is. So he uses a scoop slam as his finisher, beats Wade Barrett in a fucking horrible ending match. That match was a horrible fucking ending. So Bo Dallas is just a piece of shit from what I've seen, pretty much, from watching those 2 or 3 episodes of NXT. But then Adrian Neville. Holy shit, is this guy good. He's got talent. He's a small guy, which they hate. Of course, yeah, discriminate against small guys, WWE. Yeah, that's really nice, Even if we like him, even if we cheer yes, even though if we love him, they're still gonna fucking bury all these fucking smaller guys because, they're not on fucking steroids every fucking day. They're not shooting steroids every fucking day. Holy shit, you got Ryback, big guy, looks good. He's got a good physique, has probably the steroids every fucking minute of the day. And he fucking gets in a WWE Championship match within a year of him being in the company. Then you got a guy like Antonio Cesaro, who's another good wrestler. You think they would push him because he's a stronger guy. But no. He fucking gets buried. He's in a fucking tag team that's going nowhere right now. But Adrian Neville's a really good wrestler. He's got a cool finish with a corkscrew shooting star press. Watch his matches against... he had a match, I think, on NXT 200 against the 200th episode of NXT against Bo Dallas. He's impressive, alright? So I haven't really seen him on the mic. I haven't seen him on the mic at all, so I can't say if he's a good promo guy or not. But he's a good wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. They could use good wrestlers on the fucking main roster because they're lacking in them. Or they're lacking they're not really lacking in talent of but they just don't show the fucking talent. They don't let the talent do what they do best, and that's talk or wrestle. They don't let him do that. Sandow, that his character. They don't let him fucking express his character. They don't let him cut promos. It's like, they got good wrestlers, they just won't let him wrestle. Like Justin Gabriel. He's a good wrestler. Watch his matches. They're really good matches. But no, they don't let him fucking wrestle. Even though he's a good wrestler. Smaller guys make better wrestlers. That's what I've, seen throughout my couple of years of watching this company. There's very few big guys who could wrestle. Very few. And smaller guys can generally wrestle a lot better than bigger guys. So Adrian Neville, fucking push him, alright? Push him. Yeah, push him. Alright, so there you go. There's my top stars video. If you want to request a video, comment on this video or any other video I do. Or ask me on Twitter @RuthlessRanter. Alright, there you go, people.